These next exercises are perfect for you runners. Don't neglect those stretches. It's going to help you perform better and it's going to help you recover quicker. So let's start with stretching our hamstrings. If you haven't got blocks at home, you can use 2 firm cushions or 2 big books. So grabbing hold of the blocks in each hand, send your right leg forwards, keep your back knee bent at 90, and you're going to lift through the head and bring the chest forwards, keeping the spine nice and straight. Okay? If this becomes too easy, you can turn the blocks over so they're sideways on, and you can walk those blocks further forwards if you need to increase the stretch. Make sure you hold each segment before you change it for at least 10 seconds. Okay? If you want a maintenance stretch, holding the whole thing for about 16 to 20 seconds. If you want a developmental stretch, so you want to increase your flexibility, taking it to about 30 seconds. Lovely. Walking the blocks to the outside of your thighs now, keeping the leg where it is. You're going to get into the outside of that leg a little bit. You're also going to get a nice rotational stretch through the spine. Again, depending on your flexibility, either having the blocks upright or sideways on. Good. Then bringing the blocks round to the inner thighs. Exactly the same here. You'll get a nice strong stretch all the way down the inside of the leg. Lovely. Good stuff. And then bending that front knee, let's get into the back quad and the back hip flexor. So front knee bent. You actually want your back leg knee under the hip. So we're not leaning forwards into a split position. We're actually keeping that knee at 90 and the knee directly under the hip. If you tuck your tailbone under and squeeze that right glute, lovely. You should feel an increased stretch all the way down the front of that leg. Good. Then, if you want to increase the stretch, you can sink forwards into that front foot and increase the angle at the hip of the back leg. Lovely. If you want to take it further, take your arms over your head and really get into those hip flexors. Lovely, really nice. Give yourself a few seconds in this stretch. If you're super flexible, you might be able to pop the blocks down and reach for the back ankle. If not, don't worry, just work your way into these stretches gradually. Don't push it or take it too far for the first go. Good stuff. Letting go of the back leg, move the blocks out to the side. We're going to come into our pigeon pose with that front leg. So right heel comes towards your back knee and you slide the back leg away from you. Good. This is another one where you want to give yourself a bit of time. So at first you might feel like you're fighting the stretch and it might take a while for those muscles to relax. So send your attention right down into the hip area and try and switch off those muscles. Try and think about them relaxing and just letting go of any tension. So that's quite a nice leg routine. Pause the video, make sure you do the other side as well. And then you're going to roll onto your back and give your back a nice stretch. Lovely. So let's keep the right knee bent, left leg straight, arms out in a T shape. Good stuff. And then you're going to roll that leg over. And if you want to increase the stretch, you can use your left hand to pull down on the knee. Perfect. Make sure your shoulders are still in contact with the mat. And give yourself a nice pause in this position. Getting into that lower back in through here. Good. Again, if you want to increase the stretch, turning the head over to your right hand. Feel that stretch down into the right neck as well. Lovely. Uncurling. Make sure you do the same on the other side. Bend the left knee, lengthen the right leg. Good stuff. And if you want to increase the stretch, pop your right hand onto your knee or onto the hip and gently pull that leg over a little bit further. Lovely, ladies. Right, rolling onto your knees, bringing the hands out in front Finishing with a nice child's pose, reaching those hands in front, sitting the bum back onto the heels. Good. And take a walk with those hands around to the right hand side. Feel the stretch all the way down the side of the left hand side of the body. So a nice stretch all the way down here. Back to center, and then walk the hands round to the left. Feeling the stretch all the way down the right hand side of the body. Lovely. So that concludes our runner's stretches. Have a go. Make sure you don't skip the stretching part of your workout.